think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
That's taken in. He's going to have a Falcons first down. They convert in style. Huge play on 4th and long. Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. A very dangerous throw, but somehow it is complete. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up 1st and goal. 1 quarter down in this NFC divisional round matchup. The Panthers off to the early advantage and will return to Charlotte in a moment. From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal. Back to the air one more time. That one taken in, middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons.
It seems to me they were kind of holding this play call for this exact situation, Mike. 1st and goal, down here near the goal line, and they had this one worked up all week. Simple pitch and catch, and it works to perfection.
We're on top, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. A return now from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Checking it down, this one is caught. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's complete. It's Cedric Tillman. Down the right sideline. And he will score. Cedric Tillman. Touchdown, Panthers. Extra point by Little is good. And the Panthers will move out to a 14-7 lead. Following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. It's Xavier Worthy on the return. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. Play clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. First down throw there is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
The throw here is complete. They'll be marked down very close to the first down. They got 14 of the 15 that they needed. going to set up a mandatory 3rd and short. They'll look to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down. Here we go. Here's a handoff to Sanders. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 6. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Okay, 3rd and a yard. Heels drop to throw. Caught, left side, it's complete. 10 yards for number 10 on that one, and it's 1st and 10. 1st and 10. Let's go now. Back to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
They'll look to throw yet again. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
He's going to let this one go deep. And he's in. Touchdown Atlanta.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Oh, he missed the extra point. It's no good, and they can't even this one up. They will remain down by 1. McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
And with my type activities, don't you get involved,
Now, faking the give. Into traffic, but taken in. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
15 yards. That's good for a Carolina Panther.
From the 50, he'll set him to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he's going to be taken down as we hit a 2-minute warning here in this first half. Here's 2nd and 9. Hurling now, Vick. He'll look middle here and get it to Neighbors. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. That one good for 29.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
To throw is Vick. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Vick gonna look to throw. He's got it at the 7. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert on 3rd and 1. Here's Vick. That is caught by the tight end. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Falcons.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
To the air. It's Vick. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Panthers 14. Chase McLaughlin set to kick
Halftime
off.
coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Going for it all. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. We are set for the second half kickoff. One of these teams ready to book a date in the NFC Championship game next week. We are back at it with the third quarter. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big one there to start the second half. 32 yards. to throw. He'll let it go deep left sideline. And that ball out of reach. Toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
It leads to second.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not with they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down.
Two yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal.
Let's go.
He pulls it in around the 5. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Carolina. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. Will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Here comes Worthy to return.
Xavier Worthy on the return. The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Here we go. Set. Fix the Eagles. Fix the Eagles.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
Ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Well, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on downs.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big 4th down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
Finding room at the 35. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play. Once again, it's Sanders. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time,
and for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
At the 35-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready, ready.
Some good work on the ground here. Going to take it inside the 30 with a run of 8 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Falcons' 27-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2. Play clock has expired. We're not going to get this one off on time. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Liking 18.
Now they'll set up to throw. And this is caught left sideline, but out of bounds, says the official. Incomplete. That ball a little late getting there. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Come on, come on. Set. 70, Timberwolves.
Have come up with the recovery.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
They'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
Mike, doesn't it just seem like year in and year out, especially on the defensive side of the ball, there's these late-round players that kind of burst onto the scene out of nowhere, and there's a reason this guy fell in the draft. But I'll tell you what, he has shown a ton of growth so far this year, and he continues to make his presence felt in the back end of this defense.
He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals. Here we go.
to throw again. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he will score! Rashard Smith, touchdown, Panthers. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
Little on now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Panthers go up by 7, 28-21. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Here comes Worthy to return. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. To throw, here's Vic. To the right side here, passes caught. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. One quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Vic. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. They'll turn and hand this one off. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
On 3rd down, it's Vic. Open man, left side. Oh, he doesn't pull away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, one of his teammates downfield comes to his rescue and retains possession after the big play.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs. There's two big key pieces the way you want to evaluate quarterbacks in the NFL, Mike, is the first one, how do they operate on 3rd down? But the second one, how do they throw the ball when it's not a clean pocket? And you saw here, the ability to be on time and accurate through contact. That's what separates the good ones from the rest. And that was a big-time throw right there.
That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
Let's go now.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Atlanta. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Back to throw here to begin the drop. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here we go, here we go. Trick the Eagle, trick the Eagle.
On second down, they run the counter. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. It's a Carolina first down.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, fourth quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And it's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Starting to see a back right now, Mike, that's finding his way with this defense. Back-to-back big gains. Have to see, do they just continue to ride the hot hand? Or do they start putting the ball in the air?
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. He'll try again here. It's second and 10.
Here we go, ready.
Now this time they'll look to throw. A toss. He's hit after the catch and the ball comes free. And the Falcons. Have come up with the recovery. And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. They'll run here. Taken down, that will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now.
9-yard pickup. It's second and inches.
Now second and inches. They'll drop to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team.
He gets so caught up defending all of these weapons all over the field, and it's sometimes really easy to forget about the back. And in this case, the quarterback does a nice job just dropping the ball off in his check down, and he lets him do the rest.
Here is first and goal.
Ready?
They'll run. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4. Now a timeout for Atlanta. That's their first. And they stop it with 22 ticks left on the clock here in the 4th. He's got it at the 3. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. The Panthers will take their first timeout. Clock stopped with 18 seconds remaining. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. He's got it. Panthers will go up by 7.
Makes the score Panthers 39, Falcons 28.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Devon Achane to return it.
The Falcons take over first and 10.
This is 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey.
Here's Vic. He's going to air this one out for Jones. He's got it! And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big one here in the 4th quarter. 35 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
And now we're going to time out here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go on the clock.
And these are the moments in the game, Mike, where you need your best players to come through and make their presence felt. And that's exactly what he does there. Picks up a nice reception, good chunk of yards, and they keep their hopes alive.
Here's first down.
79 Broncos. Back on 80. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Here we go. One final play. That is called in at the 5. And this is a touchdown. They do it on the final play. And now decision time. Down 1. Will they go for 2 and the win?
Mike, I know everyone loves to debate these decisions, but I don't even think there's a decision to be made. You have got to keep your offense on the field, go for 2, and end this thing right here. No overtime.
As big a call as you can make if you're a head coach. Down 1, go for 2, go for the win. That is, he's got it! A daring move, going for 2, pays off. They're gonna win by a point. So it's a win for the visiting Falcons. They're able.
Peace if you're trying to divide us, still count my blessings, lessons, my confessions, go to the higher. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get the clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as Nevada, I'm from the bottom, on treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy, turn it like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete, your flesh is way too weak. I've been healing, building, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching, God is beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the higher. These ain't come from the cars, we different than breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage we live in the Wizard of Oz. Get the money and change, we ruin the vibes and tracking and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy hide. Yeah, I'm feeling a change in order. Treading dangerous waters. The demise of falsely idols. Get exposed to cold and morals. Ooh. I get the remedy, God is the centerpiece. Pray for my enemies, pray for my enemies. I get the tendency, you kinda finicky, huh? Dot on his head, dot on his nose. Follow the lamb, don't follow the goat. Pray for the homie, he died from. I've been healing, building, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us. Still ride with a cook in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the higher. These ain't come from the cars, we different than breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. Two, three, four.
Heartbroken Houston, Texas, couldn't get off the sofa.